The last one. We're getting rid of what feels like the third member of our family right now. But it's time.
Don't wanna be a one-man woman. Got me stranded like a boat in the sand. Just the thought of not spreading my wings drives me crazy. Dressing up, fixing my strut. Always prepared, you never know who shows up around the corner. Maybe it's that director. Oh, I can sing, I can dance, I can learn the smooth moves. I would do anything you ask me to do. Jump out on the stage, get locked up in a cage.
Right. It does actually feel quite good to claim the space back, I have to say. I'm always a bit emotional when I throw out the Christmas tree, as you've seen, but there's something to say about clearing the space for new things. I'm over it, basically. But it also got me thinking about how the whole sort of new year, new luck, new everything is quite a juxtapose to the winter energy we're still in. I think the calendar winter starts literally in January and it ends in March. And I think the meteorological winter, if that's the right word, it starts mid-December and ends February. So we're right in the middle of it. And I think that can be quite a juxtapose with the New Year energy of, yeah, let's get started, let's get going, let's get down to business, basically. And I kind of reflect a lot still on how I used to feel during the new year when I was employed, basically. And it was pretty much sort of go, go, go from the start. Of course, you kind of eased into it during the first week, but then it went like that, and you were back in the whole rat race. That pretty much goes against our grain as well, because winter is about hibernation, about resting, about, you know, saving your energy. Elfie, proud owner of a feather now that she hunted herself. So this is her favorite toy right now. And she keeps bringing it to me because she wants to play. Let's keep being cozy and hibernate and stick to the winter energy. She says having to write a business plan. I always like to joke that I have dyslexia with numbers, so the thought of writing a business plan sounds really daunting to me and can lead to a lot of procrastination. I often find myself doom scrolling or trying to do something more creative, like for example filming this video, playing with Elfie, or all of a sudden cleaning my kitchen becomes an absolute necessity. And if you're into human design, I'm a projector, which means I should really look after my energy levels and only effectively work around 4 or 5 hours a day. And yeah, you might think, okay, good luck setting up that business. So here's my plan to tackle the plan. First of all, I'm doing this in January, which is the longest month ever, right? It always feels like 3 months at least. Secondly, I've hired help with things I don't feel confident with. So anything to do with taxes or the right business setup in terms of what form of company do I register, anything like that. I've booked appointments with coaches and advisors that will help me find the right setup. I'm paying for those myself. So it kind of holds me responsible as well to go into those meetings with a very clear set of questions that I need answers for so that I can move on with the business plan right after. I'm also talking to friends and former colleagues to get a better idea of the industries and what's like going on at the moment. So anything regarding the advertising market or the communications market. Luckily, I still have a lot of connections that I can tap into also on an international level, which is quite nice. That also helps me to paint that picture in my own head as well. I mean, it sounds like such a drag writing a business plan, but it's does put things in brackets, right? And it helps myself get a better overview and as a result feel more confident, to be honest. So it's not that I'm not enjoying the journey. I just know my own habits, and I know that I tend to film a video like this instead of working on the business plan. But hey, it's all allowed to be, I think. And I'm also implementing that rule of making myself my own most important client, because I'm still doing projects for other people that I'm really enjoying and that are an escape from dealing with that. So my rule is to have a certain goal for the business plan every day. For example, work on it 3 hours, or put down a competitor analysis, and that needs to be done at the end of the day, no matter when I do it. So because obviously with creativity, it doesn't always just come to you like that. When it comes to you, you need to kind of deal with it. And like now the light is really nice, so it's probably nicer to film than having your head in a laptop. Yeah, I need to achieve my own goal every day before I tend to anyone else. Whatever I do creatively doesn't feel like work. It's more of an escape to me. So that doesn't fall into those 4 or 5 productive hours a day. I'll let you know how it goes, but things need to get done. And one thing I've always been very, very good at is working towards deadlines. But I need to do that for myself as well. And the reality is that I need to work around Elfie a little as well. For example, I know that she's very chilled and sleepy in the evenings, and that's also a time where I get a lot of things done. Whereas she is super active in the morning, I start my days quite slowly. So in the end, it works out quite well. I also keep reminding myself that in essence, I'm creating a business and a future for myself. So if you can relate to procrastinating from tasks that don't come easy to you, I hope this was a bit of a help. If you enjoyed the video, please like or subscribe, as it helps the YouTube algorithm to push things out to other people like you. I've also decided to let go of the redundancy diary, because we're moving on from that. That's old news, right? I'm gonna call this the female founder log from now on. So I hope you join me for the next one. Wishing you a very, very happy and abundant 2024, and see you soon.